It was in the 130th year of the life of Adam upon the earth, that he again knew Hawa his wife, and she conceived and bare a son in his likeness and in his image. And she called his name Sheth, saying, Because Elohim has appointed me another seed in the place of Hebel, for Cain has slain him. Sheth lived 105 years, and he begat a son, and Sheth called the name of his son Enosh, saying, Because in that time the sons of men began to multiply, and to afflict their souls and hearts by transgressing and rebelling against Elohim. It was in the days of Enosh that the sons of men continued to rebel, and transgress against Elohim, to increase the anger of Yahuwah against the sons of men. The sons of men went and they served other Elohims, and they forgot Yahuwah who had created them in the earth. And in those days the sons of men made images of brass and iron, wood and stone, and they bowed down and served them. Every man made his Elohim and they bowed down to them. And the sons of men forsook Yahuwah, all the days of Enosh and his children. And the anger of Yahuwah was kindled on account of their works and abominations which they did in the earth. And Yahuwah caused the waters of the river Gihon to overwhelm them, and he destroyed and consumed them, and he destroyed the third part of the earth. And notwithstanding this, the sons of men did not turn from their evil ways, and their hands were yet extended to do evil in the sight of Yahuwah. And in those days there was neither sowing nor reaping in the earth, and there was no food for the sons of men, and the famine was very great in those days. The seed which they sowed in those days in the ground became thorns, thistles and briars, for from the days of Adam was this declaration concerning the earth, of the curse of Elohim, which he cursed the earth, on account of the sin which Adam sinned before Yahuwah. And it was when men continued to rebel and transgress against Elohim, and to corrupt their ways, that the earth also became corrupt. And Enosh lived 90 years, and he begat Kenan. And Kenan grew up, and he was 40 years old. And he became wise and had knowledge and skill in all wisdom. And he reigned over all the sons of men, and he led the sons of men to wisdom and knowledge. For Kenan was a very wise man, and had understanding in all wisdom. And with his wisdom he ruled over spirits and demons. And Kenan knew by his wisdom that Elohim would destroy the sons of men for having sinned upon the earth, and that Yahuwah would in the latter days bring upon them the waters of the flood. And in those days Kenan wrote upon tablets of stone what was to take place in time to come, and he put them in his treasures. And Kenan reigned over the whole earth, and he turned some of the sons of men to the service of Elohim. When Kenan was 70 years old, he begat 3 sons and 2 daughters. These are the names of the children of Kenan, the name of the firstborn, Mahalaleel; the second, Enan; and the third, Merd. And their sisters were Ada and Tzilla. These are the 5 children of Kenan that were born to him. Lamech, the son of Methushael, became related to Kenan by marriage. And he took his 2 daughters for his wives, and Ada conceived and bare a son to Lamech, and she called his name Yabal. And she again conceived and bare a son, and called his name Ubal. And Tzilla, her sister, was barren in those days and had no offspring. For in those days the sons of men began to trespass against Elohim, and to transgress the commandments which he had commanded to Adam, to be fruitful, and multiply in the earth. Some of the sons of men caused their wives to drink a draught that would render them barren, in order that they might retain their figures, and whereby their beautiful appearance might not fade. When the sons of men caused some of their wives to drink, Tzilla drank with them. The childbearing women appeared abominable in the sight of their husbands as widows whilst their husbands lived. For to the barren ones only they were attached. And in the end of days, and years, when Tzilla became old, Yahuwah opened her womb. And she conceived and bare a son, and she called his name Tubal-Cain, saying, After I had withered away, have I obtained him from the Almighty Elohim. And she conceived again, and bare a daughter, and she called her name Nama. For she said, After I had withered away, have I obtained pleasure and delight. Lamech was old and advanced in years, and his eyes were dim that he could not see. And Tubal-Cain, his son, was leading him, and it was one day that Lamech went into the field and Tubal-Cain his son was with him. And whilst they were walking in the field, Cain, the son of Adam, advanced towards them. For Lamech was very old and could not see much, and Tubal-Cain his son was very young. Tubal-Cain told his father to draw his bow, and with the arrows he smote Cain, who was yet far off. And he slew him, for he appeared to them to be an animal. The arrows entered Cain's body although he was distant from them, and he fell to the ground and died. Yahuwah requited Cain's evil according to his wickedness, which he had done to his brother Abel, according to the word of Yahuwah which he had spoken. And it came to pass when Cain had died, that Lamech and Tubal went to see the animal which they had slain. And they saw, and behold, Cain, their grandfather, was fallen dead upon the earth. Lamech was very much grieved at having done this, and in clapping his hands together he struck his son and caused his death. The wives of Lamech heard what Lamech had done, and they sought to kill him. The wives of Lamech hated him from that day, because he slew Cain and Tubal-Cain. The wives of Lamech separated from him, and would not listen to him in those days. Lamech came to his wives, and he pressed them to listen to him about this matter. And he said to his wives Adah and Zillah, "Hear my voice, O wives of Lamech, attend to words, for now you have imagined, and said that I slew a man with my wounds, and a child with my stripes. For their having done no violence, but surely know that I am old and grey-headed, and that my eyes are heavy through age, and I did this thing unknowingly." The wives of Lamech listened to him in this matter, and they returned to him with the advice of their father Adam. But they bore no children to him, from that time, knowing that Elohim's anger was increasing in those days against the sons of men, to destroy them with the waters of the flood for their evil doings. Mahalaleel the son of Kenan lived 65 years and he begat Yed. And Yed lived 62 years and he begat Hanok.